Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $20 Instant Prize Crossword ticket. This is a new iteration of an old ticket, but this is part of the July 2024 series of tickets that came out in California a couple of days ago. And so obviously this is a crossword ticket. I personally really like crosswords. I think they're a lot of fun, and this one looks like fun. So it operates just like a normal crossword ticket does, but there are a couple of bonus things here. So if you look on each play area, there are some pink words. So here's a $25 one, $50 one, 500, 200. So if you can finish any of those pink words on either puzzle, you win the corresponding amount of money. There are also multipliers that you can scratch to potentially multiply your winnings on both boards. And then there is a fast $100 bonus spot up here where if you can find a 100 in there, you win $100 instantly. Now, I mentioned that this ticket is another iteration of an old game, and the prize structure has changed. So I wanted to put up the old and new prize structures. So this came out in July of this year. The older one came out in September of last year. So let's go through, let's start at the bottom and see what's different. So tickets the same, 25 is the same, 50 is the same, 100 is the same, 200 is the same. So starting at 250. So on this new ticket, they made $250 a little bit harder to win. They made 500 a little bit harder to win. They made 1,000 a little bit harder to win. They made 2,000 a little bit harder to win. But then they made $5,000 a little bit easier to win. They made $10,000 harder to win. They made $25,000 easier to win, and they made the top prize easier to win. So they made a lot of changes in this prize structure. The question is, does that make the ticket better or worse than the other one? I don't really like when they mess with prize structures on tickets that have the same name. Unless it makes the ticket better. So we'll see as we go through this video which it is. So here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.10, cash odds 1 in 5.29, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $20 up to $2 million on this ticket. Looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy standing out, so we will mention taxes. In California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top three prizes. So instead of what you see here on the screen, I'm going to view these top three prizes as $7,600, $19,000, and then $1.52 million. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 76 and 77%. This is way above the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. So we'll see how it compares to other $20 tickets as we go through the video. But I do need to mention that this 76% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 76% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $250 prize level. And so if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, if you're just an average luck type player, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $20 and $250. Now, this prize structure, I really don't like it when over half the prize structure is dedicated to the top 1% of winners. I think it's just too much. I think, if I were making a scratch ticket, I would want more people to have access to more of the prize structure, but they made this one very exclusive. The top 1% of winners are going to get access to over half of the prize structure. But anyways, at this $250 prize level, there is a split. It's about 80 to 20. So about 80% of these $250 prizes do fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 20%, though, are going to join all the rest of these other prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that it's only about 1 in every 310 tickets that has a top 1% prize on it. So what that means is that you are in about $6,200 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important to note if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. This does not reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for all tickets. The reason that we look for 60% is because once you get down here in this 50% range, to me at least, it just feels like you lose so much of your money so fast that it really takes away the fun of playing the game. So while I really like crosswords, I might buy this because the payout is decent. And I might be able to overlook the 58 is not that far below 60%. So this might be one that I would be willing to take a try on. But it's gonna be a tough ticket for, the 99% of people who are losing on it. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in in California $20 tickets. And the data point for Instant Prize Crossword is all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a very, very, very slight increase in value from the previous $20 ticket that came out in March of this year. So it's been a while since we've seen a $20 ticket. Yeah, I mean, normally I say that when you see an increase in value, even if it's a slight increase, it might be a good time to play the ticket just because, with every ticket you buy, you communicate approval and, you might want to communicate to the California Lottery, hey, we appreciate the increase in value, even if it's, very, very slight. And we're going to buy the tickets when you increase the value. So this one might be a good one to play. Now, if you are playing $20 tickets in California up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the Lucky Sevens multiplier has the highest payout of any $20 ticket that we've seen come out of California. 77%, that's not too bad actually. If you're playing for odds, Millionaire Maker has the best odds. However, you're going down to a 75% payout there. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Win $100 or $200 has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Year of Fortune has the most money at the top. Notice that this Instant Prize Crossword doesn't lead in any of the categories. It's just an overall decent ticket. It's not terrible. It's not crazy good like we're going to see here in a minute, but it's just a decent ticket. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $20 tickets based on overall payout. And here I do want to point out that Instant Prize Crossword is only in 8th place. It's the third worst $20 ticket that we've seen. No, this is the old one. My bad. So this new Instant Prize Crossword is in 6th place overall. So it's right in the middle of this $20 ticket list. And those changes that they made in the prize structure, it did increase the value by, 0.5%. That's significant on a $20 ticket. So they raised the payout of this ticket quite a bit by messing with the prize structure. So good on California for doing that. Now, if you are playing $20 tickets, there are 4 better ones that you can buy. But if you really like crossword, this is also not a bad option, I think. Now here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here again, Instant Prize Crossword has more money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks than the old ticket did. So this new one, if you're going to play a crossword, you definitely want to look for this new one. and not by the old one. But again, it's in sixth place overall. So if you are more conservative, there are some more tickets out there that have better payouts for the bottom 99% of prizes. But also again, I mean, this one could be better for sure. This is going to be a little bit of a tough ticket, but it's not like overly tough. Now here on this page, we get to compare two $20 tickets across states. We're looking at 6 different states on this channel. The top 35 $20 tickets are on the screen, and we do see California represented pretty well on this list, which means California is pretty competitive when it comes to the $20 ticket category. The only state that really is consistently above what California is doing is Massachusetts, and Massachusetts, 2 of their $20 tickets have come out at 81% payout. You're not going to get much better than 81. 83, I think, is the best we've seen from any price ticket. So 81 is a good payout for a $20 ticket. And we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out $20 tickets at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $20 tickets at 76% payout? Is 76% horrible? No, it's actually pretty decent, but it is a significant value difference in what Massachusetts is doing. By the way, Instant Prize Crossword comes in 15th overall, 15th best $20 ticket. But this 76% payout is over 4.5 percentage points less than what Massachusetts did with this Cash Blast ticket. And 4.5%, while it may not sound like a lot, that's a ton of money when you consider how many tickets are involved in just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $20 price tag, and that's $200 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. And 4.5% of 200 million is $9 million that the Massachusetts Lottery is putting into the hands of its players that the California Lottery is keeping for whatever reason, not giving to the players. I think while this is decent, I think California can do better. They can do better, and they should do better. This should be closer to at least that 80% range, I think. But again, 76%, not too bad. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets for the average player. Let's see. 58% not good enough to make this list. So again, that 58% is going to be a little bit tough for the average player. And you can see, there are lots of $20 tickets at 63, 65, 66, even 68, and a couple at 70. I wouldn't really count the 70%. This $85 million explosion is maybe like the highest true jackpot lottery game, but 71% there. So you got a lot of other $20 tickets that treat the bottom 99% of people a little bit better. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. 76% was not good enough to make this list. And I think with all these $10 tickets on this list, every $20 ticket should be on the list. I mean, and this is kind of what I was saying. If you've got $10 tickets at 80% payout, a bunch of them at 80% payout, that's the bar for every ticket that costs more than $10. Every $20 ticket should have at least 80%, probably 81% payout. Because if you have a $20 ticket at 76% payout and a $10 ticket at 80% payout, I'm going to play the $10 ticket all day. And I don't know if there are any cash word. Yeah, see, there's even cash word, and these are all Massachusetts tickets. But there are cash word tickets at 80% payout too. So yeah, like I said before, California can definitely do better. Now I know they have the second chance drawing, but I guarantee you it's not going to make up the $9 million difference that Massachusetts is giving on their $20 tickets. So California needs to do a couple of percentage points better at least. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far as far as bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. Instant Prize Crossword was very far off this list. So again, this new ticket is just a little bit tough for the average player. So that's about it for the California Lottery $20 Instant Prize Crossword. I don't hate it. I think the 76% is decent, but I think it should be you know, a little bit higher, you know, competitive, more competitive with what Massachusetts is doing, more competitive with what Massachusetts is doing with $10 tickets even. So, yeah, if you like crossword, I think this is a decent one to play. I might be willing to try one or two of these, just because I don't think it's a terrible ticket. Yeah, so I think it does look fun. So yeah, I give it a try. See how it goes. But that's about it for this video. If you're playing this ticket, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.